I hope you enjoyed my free 3-part video series all about how to naturally optimize your FSH and your AMH, what fertility supplements you need to be taking now, and how to work through and release the shame about your fertility and your fertility journey. And I wanted to come to you one last time with a bonus video. In this video, there's one more really important thing that we need to talk about for you to truly optimize your fertility. It's community. By community, I mean surrounding yourself with like-minded women who are going through what you're going through. People who understand the path that you are on. People who have the same desires and goals as you. People who are overcoming and managing through traumatic experiences, life-altering experiences, anxiety and fear and worry. There's really interesting research that comes out of Harvard that shows women in support groups get pregnant twice as fast as women who are not. Furthermore, women who are surrounded by like-minded women who feel less alone in their process have happier moods, happier health outcomes, and get pregnant faster. So just for that reason alone, I want you to find your tribe. I want you to support yourself with the right community of women who are cheering for you, who are supporting you all the way, and who you're supporting back. There's a lot of online groups and there's a lot of forums out there on fertility or infertility. You guys know I really dislike that word. And they can be really negative. They can be depressing. They can bring you down. You can fall into that rabbit hole of research. You know what I'm talking about. You know you've been there. And then there are communities of women who are there to lift one another up, to become friends, to support, to understand, to just listen, to just hold space and listen. That's what you deserve. That's what you need. If you've been on this path for a while or you're brand new to this path and you're already trying everything, right? You've tried the supplements, you've tried the diet, you bought the books, you're following certain plans and it's still not working, then the piece that needs to be looked at is the emotional piece and the community piece. Because if you feel all alone in this process, if you're not getting the right support, if you're not talking to anyone but maybe 1 or 2 people in your life about this process, then you're suppressing a lot of emotions, and those emotions can become very toxic and very inflammatory. My entire most recent book called Body Belief is all about emotional inflammation and emotional toxicity. And I wrote that because of what I saw clinically with all of my fertility patients. I saw this inability to properly express emotions, inability to get the right support, inability to feel heard and understood. And so with that, I got information and I wrote my latest book, Body Belief, but I also created an online community for women to support one another in a loving, caring, and compassionate environment. When I launched my Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course last year, with that I created a Facebook community. It's a secret Facebook community, so no one even has to know that you're a member. And there's over 100 women in that group right now. And they are incredible. The support, the love, the attention that they give one another is like nothing I've ever experienced. In all honesty, I created that Facebook group because one of my peers who has an online course said to me, you need to have a Facebook group to go with the course. And I said, oh, okay, so we'll just create a Facebook group, I cannot believe the community that my team and I created. We curate it for certain, we have Mindful Mondays and What I'm Eating Wednesdays and Fertile Body Fridays, and we put a positive spin on the entire process because we know how exhausting and painful it is for you. But the women in that group, the way they love each other, the way they support each other, the friendships that they have created outside of the group and inside of the group, the questions that they come with every week. Every week I host office hours, and every week there's different questions, from everything from supplements to, recipes to, sex questions to emotional questions, and we work through it all. And I do guided meditations, and we laugh and we cry, and I share my imperfections and they share theirs, and it's just a beautiful community of women. And I have witnessed that these women are getting pregnant and fast. Women in support groups get pregnant twice as quickly as women who are not. I'd love to invite you to join in on this secret Facebook community. It's part of the Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course. And this week we are launching my Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course. It only opens up once a year. I'd love to invite you to join me there. If you want more support on your journey, if this feels right to you, then check out my e-course. Check out the Yes You Can Get Pregnant e-course. It goes into so much more depth than my Yes You Can Get Pregnant book does. It compiles my 15 years of clinical experience in helping women achieve their healthiest state and their most fertile state. I'm taking pieces from my latest book and my latest research in body belief and adding that to the e-course. So it's completely revamped from last year. And you get an incredible, supportive community of beautifully soulful, like-minded women to cheer you on. I'd love to see you there.